What's going on, guys? I want to do a quick analysis on the NQ. So today, we had Mr. Papa Powell. He came out, he started speaking. Market went to a little bit of a deep dive. Now, if we kind of look at this daily chart, I want to give you guys a little bit of knowledge, get you guys up to speed as to what potentially we're looking for, what levels can you play, and what should your bias be going through the day. So let's take a look, a little bit of a recap as to what happened in the last 3 or 4 days. We came down, tested, lost the 50-day moving average, which is very significant. Then we had an aggressive bounce off of the 50-day moving average. However, we failed to break the recent highs of around 15,479, okay? As we got rejected at this linear regression, we started to roll over, and it's our third consecutive down day. So now we are below all levels of support. Again, if we look at the daily candlestick, futures opened up just a little while ago. Again, today's the 19th of October. It's Thursday, in case you're a little confused. But again, futures opened up. They're down 50 points. Now, what would we be looking for going into tomorrow? Okay, we got a lot of time to kind of pass between now, it's 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, into 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time market open on the 20th. What I would be looking for is, depending on how much they kind of wash this out, where do they kind of stop us at, what I'm looking at is that low, right? So the low between today and overnight and pre-market, what's that low going to be? Okay, so as we come into tomorrow pre-market, let's figure out what the low is from today, overnight, and tomorrow pre-market. Let's figure out what that low is. Let's mark that low, because anything below that, you can see the last time we were in this zone was the end of September. We kind of really held this zone multiple times. We went in through this 2-week-long period of distribution, right, where we were kind of down and then up and then down and then up and then down before we finally broke out to the high side. So these wicks here is what I'm looking at. If we kind of match up these wicks, right, we match up these lows, it's correlating almost to this Bollinger Band at 14,600, and as well as the 150 simple down here at around 14,562. So if we do, right, believe in the theory of stocks are going to trade from supply to supply and demand to demand, well, being that we just lost this area of demand and we put in a new low, is even if we bounce and we do anything funny here where we have a little bit of a dead cat bounce, because that's entirely possible, when we start to take out the new lows, whatever it's going to be tonight and tomorrow morning, I would start to target this area down here, the next support. That's how we can play it. Now, to the high side, we would need to reclaim 14,891. That has room into 15,000. Let's just call it that. This little range here, maybe you might be able to find a little bit of a scalp on a 5-minute 20 play or some type of hourly candle confirmation over previous hour high. That's really all I'm looking for. I'm not going to really expect this thing to kind of shoot up and reclaim the 20, the 5, the 50, and all this stuff in one session. It can, but I'm not going to bet my life on it. So let's keep an eye on the lows from today, overnight, and pre-market. Let's watch that for the short position tomorrow. And if we do dead cat bounce, we need to reclaim the 100 EMA on the daily chart, and that's going to be over 14,890s. And again, we'll play that into the daily 20 SMA. That's my analysis. Again, rewatch the video if you need to. Get ready, mark out your charts, have a good understanding as to where we could be potentially heading, so that way you can be well prepared for tomorrow.